Hi guys! Today's herb of the week is garlic, also called the stinking rose, and it's not just for warding off vampires. Its full name is Allium sativum, and its energetics are warming. Its actions include anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antifungal, cholagogue, diaphoretic, diuretic, expectorant, hypolipidemic, and hypotensive. Now this herb is a very common ingredient and it's used in many recipes, but it's a secret weapon when it comes to infections such as respiratory conditions or the common cold. Plus, it can also be used to treat topical infections such as athlete's foot, ringworm, and even ear infections. Garlic is also known to have a powerful effect on the cardiovascular system, preventing plaque buildup, atherosclerosis, lowering blood pressure, and reducing cholesterol. Along with this, it also has the potential to detox carcinogens, or cancer cells. Now, if you choose to eat it simply by the clove or in a fermented honey, the recommended dosage is 1 clove per day for general support, or during an infection, a clove can be eaten 3 times a day. Although if you do choose to cook with it in order to still get those beneficial properties, it shouldn't be heated on high heat for too long. Although garlic is so wonderful, there are a few safety concerns involved when taking it. Individuals with gastrointestinal sensitivities or ulcers might experience a little bit of upset. You should also only be using culinary amounts of garlic if you're on blood thinners, pregnant, postpartum, or breastfeeding. Now let's go make a fun recipe. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make garlic honey, which is a type of herbal fermentation. Now when it comes to fermentations, people can start to get a little bit overwhelmed, but I promise it's not as complicated as it seems. We're simply going to start just by removing the cloves of garlic and then peeling them. We're going to fill a glass jar of any size, about halfway to 3/4 the way full, with the garlic cloves. Now that I got all the garlic peeled, I'm going to place it in the jar. This jar is filled about halfway. Something to keep in mind when you're making this is that typically you'll use a 1-to-1 ratio garlic to honey. Now we're going to add the honey. Now it's really important that all the garlic cloves are completely immersed in the honey, so we're going to give it a quick stir as well to make sure they're fully coated. It definitely overflowed. You can see the drips, but yeah, that's what it should look like. Now, if you're using a metal lid like I am, you'll also want to use some natural wax paper and put that in between the jar and the lid so that nothing from the lid seeps into the honey. And that's all you have to do. Now we're going to put it in a cool, dry place and let it do its thing and ferment. This is one I made about 2 weeks ago. I didn't get to use as much garlic as I wanted in it just because I used everything I had on hand and it was less than I thought it was. You can see it's starting to, well, it has been fermenting, the bubbles, and the honey starts to liquefy. Thank you guys for watching. If you happen to like this video or found it interesting, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below so you don't miss any future content. If you have any questions, comments, or if you make this, let me know in the comments below. And if you have a request for an herb of the week, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. Cheerio and Andrasta.